The party arrived more or less simultaneously and introduced themselves to Kira, a joyful poet sent by the oracle who constantly scribbled on her scrolls. For the first time, Kaya had the opportunity to meet the heroes about whom she had heard rumors. Lyra the Siren, Eleni the Centaur, and Zark the Minotaur. Lyra seemed to lack self-confidence. Kira introduced the task for which the heroes had been summoned. Lutheria had sent a beast, an ancient boar that had been corrupted, to attack the lands of the farmers around the sour vintage. Evidence of this was the group of peasants at a nearby table, who looked beaten up and exhausted after their attempt to fight the corrupted boar. They had had no chance to fight it, and had barely gotten away with their lives. In order to gather more information, Lyra, Eleni, and Kaya talked to the three peasants, while Zark stayed at the table with Kira. Lyra healed two of them, and they told the heroes that the beast was huge and extremely powerful. It had killed their friend Helos. They had set up a trap with rotten fruits and vegetables to attract the boar, but they had underestimated it and were defeated. The three heroes promised to avenge their friend's death and slay the beast. After the heroes talked to the peasants, the whole tavern's mood brightened. People seemed more joyful and hopeful. Zark had seemed arrogant at first and hadn't wanted to prove his worth by completing the task. But after talking with Kira, he seemed to calm down and became more cooperative. The party discussed a plan to set up traps to weaken the boar before killing it. Kira also informed them that two hunters would join them the next day and help them follow the boar's tracks. Zark had wanted to prove his strength and how easily he would defeat the boar by lifting the table with one finger. Kaya, not tolerating the potential waste of food and drinks that were about to fall on the ground, caught everything and put it back on the table. During the evening, Kaya went out by herself to meditate a bit and train. During her training, Kyra joined Kaya and asked her questions about the kingdom of Odyssey and the unknown. They also talked about leadership and the sacrifice Kaya had to make to answer the oracle's call. Kaya also talked to Eleni about the rumor of a curse that affected Eleni at a full moon, and despite the fact that she answered suspiciously, she seemed to tell the truth. When everyone went to sleep, the whole party had nightmares. Kaya dreamt of cities being destroyed by the Titans. Everyone woke up early in the morning. Kaya talked to Eleni about Lyra during breakfast. Eleni told the halfling that they apparently should not listen to her sing, but didn't want to elaborate on what would happen if Lyra were to sing. Zark talked with the innkeeper, Etala, about the boar. Before it was corrupted, it used to protect the land. Zark also found out that Etala used to be an adventurer in her youth, and eventually saved enough money to buy this tavern and run her own business. Kira also joined the heroes for a quick breakfast, and introduced the party to the two hunters, Javon and Tanais, who would join them. Kaya asked Etala for 2 bear traps to give to the hunters, and everyone bought a flask of oil. Everyone headed towards the forest, looking for tracks. Thanks to his keen snout, Zark was also able to help track the boar. This was also when the party learned that the rumor about him defeating 10 people at the same time was true. After exploring a bit, Zark found some blood on a tree. He tasted it and informed the group that it was goat blood. Kaya looked around and saw more blood going in the same direction as the group was headed. Finally, the party heard people cheering. Everyone but Zark lay low. They arrived at a clearing and a bizarre camp with 4 goatlings and a Maenad. There was also a dwarf being roasted, as well as 3 humanoid bodies in a pile. The goatlings and the Maenad noticed Zark and made fun of him while asking him to join them. Enough of this taunting. The heroes attacked them. Kaya killed one goatling with a single blow, piercing it with her spear, while another one rushed and bit her in the arm. Kira played a song and blessed the whole group. One of the goatlings provoked Kaya, who ran in its direction. Eleni threw fire at the Maenad while Lyra healed Kaya from her wounds. Zark avenged Kaya by instantly killing the one who bit her. Kaya provoked the goatling back and was ready to attack him, but, unfortunately, she missed. Meanwhile, the Maenad charmed Eleni, Zark, and Tanais, who started dancing. While Eleni kept dancing, she stabbed Kira, not being able to control her actions. Despite being charmed, Zark attacked the goatling that Kaya had missed and cut him in half. Kaya successfully hit the Maenad, whose eyes turned red as she counterattacked, and knocked out Kaya. Finally, as the rest of the party kept attacking the Maenad, Tanais gave the final blow and chopped her head off. The party revived Kaya. She checked the bodies, looking for survivors, but they were all dead. She suggested burying them, and with Kira's guidance, everyone added a golden coin to each eye before burying them.